Hello, dear hungry friends. With this kebab roast, we bring an oriental flair to your table. You'll find this dish to be both unique and versatile, tasting simply amazing as a delicious Sunday roast. Perfect for brunch and celebrations. You absolutely need to try making it yourself. It's worth it. And for this, we need onions. We'll peel and cut them into wedges. Bell peppers, ideally a mix of vibrant colors, though it's not mandatory. Just remove the seeds and cut them into strips. For our delicious kebab roast, we certainly need some meat, a substantial piece of boneless pork neck. It's pretty lean, and we're going to slice it open like a fan, which is where the name comes from. Use a large, sharp knife for this, cut into slices about 1 to 1.5 centimeters thick. But remember, only cut partially through, not all the way. Please be careful with your fingers. So, it's better to curl your fingers a bit. Now, make cuts all over the piece. We also need some kebab seasoning. You can buy it, but you can also make it yourself. For this, we need spiced gingerbread, also known as sauce gingerbread or Kempstenkuchen, and spices like pepper, salt, thyme, oregano, sweet paprika, garlic granules, and chili flakes. First, we begin by finely crumbling the gingerbread into small fragments. Crushing it by hand can get quite tiresome, so I highly recommend use a grater or shredder. Once that's done, we add the spices. Add paprika, salt, pepper. I use white, but black works too, garlic granules, thyme, oregano, and a bit of chili flakes. Mix everything thoroughly. And our kebab spice mix is ready. Now, heat some oil in a pan and toss in the sliced onions and peppers. Sauté for 5 to 8 minutes, stirring occasionally. Then season generously with pepper and salt. Stir in the spices, then take the pan off the heat and let everything cool down. Now, let's get back to the meat. We'll sprinkle some kebab spices between the cuts. About half of the spice should be sprinkled into the cuts. Once that's done, we rub it in with our hands to spread the seasoning evenly. Now, as you gather that vibrant pepper-onion mixture, carefully distribute it evenly between all the lovely cuts for added flavor. Make sure each cut gets about the same amount. Then, press the roast together a bit at the end, because it just needs to be tied up, and for that, you can use kitchen twine. I have these silicone roast ties. Trust me, you'll love these amazing binders. Just wrap them around securely, pull tight, and just like that, you're done. Now go ahead and drizzle some olive oil over the roast, brushing it evenly all over with your basting brush. Now, for the final touch, gently sprinkle the remaining half of that delicious kebab spice over the roast. Be sure to rub the seasoning all over well and firmly press it in. Now, take a baking tray, or even better, a grease pan. Brush it with a bit of oil, and then place our roast on it. Then, place it in the oven and roast it first at 230 degrees Celsius with convection for about 20 minutes. Then lower the temperature to 140 degrees and let it roast for another 90 minutes at this setting. And here's how deliciously appetizing our kebab roast looks afterwards. Once we've untied it, we slice it open. Since we already made cuts in it earlier, it's a breeze now. And because it smells so deliciously aromatic, we naturally want to serve it up quickly. I'm serving it with drillinger. Rosemary potatoes also pair well. And there's tzatziki with it. Really a very, very tasty meal. I can only recommend it to you. I wish you lots of fun preparing it, and bon appétit. See you next time. Goodbye.